We are live. How you doing, Mr. Potvin?
Doing very well, Joel Terry. How you doing?
Good, good. A lot of new people on this webinar. So we're doing this webinar because we specifically want to welcome all of our new members overseas, right? About an 8 hour,
Absolutely.
on average, a 7 to 8 hour time difference. So now it's Friday afternoon over there.
Good
They
morning, good
work.
afternoon, good evening,
Good
depending where
evening.
you're
Yeah, good morning
traveling.
to some. I'm sure there's people all over the world. Why don't you let us know, folks, in the text chat on YouTube or wherever you're logging in from? Just let us know where you're logging in from, and that would be awesome. KS Global Media just joined yesterday. Welcome to the team.
Welcome to the team.
Nice to have you guys. Mirab, nice to meet you. And I see another Mike. Is that no? That's not you, Mike. In there, is it? Who else do we see in here? Jane Mark. Good morning, Miss Jane. On the top 10 of the leaderboards already, her third day in.
Yeah,
her and a
she's
great significant other, Phil Bastian, as well. So welcome, guys. Nice to have you here. Our master trainer, who's also doing very well, Linda Ann Cromar. Hey, Thomas. Nice to see you. Doug Soderman from Minneapolis. Welcome. Then we have Lou. There's a familiar name. Lou Everett Sr. from Clearwater, Florida. Nice to have you. Another familiar name, one of our top leaders, Mr. Gregory Schmidt. Hey, Mike, today's all about recognition, right? So that's what we're talking about. James, nice to meet you as well. Nice to have you guys. Yes, nice to have you here. So, welcome everybody. Why don't you start? I'm always starting with who I am. Why don't you tell everybody who you are, Mikey, for all the new people?
Yeah, sure. Mike Potvin, marketing director and everything in between at GVO headquarters. And from Quebec, Canada, along with Joel.
And GVO, by the way, for those who don't get confused, is our corporate company that owns the data center, who built the GOT backup software. So why don't we talk about what do you want to talk? Well, I'm
just seeing Frank Sanchez in the house. Great to see a lot of familiar faces, a lot of new faces. But again, big shouts out to Linda. She's been with us a long time. Gregory Schmidt, another one, I think. From Seattle, Mr. Gregory. Just a second, I got things over here, Joel.
Hey, Frank, by the way, Frank Sanchez in San Antonio, we already have a small team brewing. We're growing internationally, guys, all over the world, but we already have a small team brewing here in San Antonio. And when I say small, it's probably about 10 to 15 people who are members already. So we're going to start doing some local events here as well, Frank. So that'll be fun. But anyway, for those who don't know me, I'm Joel Therrien, CEO of GVO and GOT Backup. So again, to clarify, GVO owns this wonderful data center that we're in, and GVO helped to create this amazing product called GOT Backup. So welcome, everybody. Nice to have you here. How have you been hiding, Mike, says Ben. So anyway, guys, things are off the charts. So Mike has put together some stuff on recognition, but I want to say one thing. As of right now, so we launched this. We were supposed to launch on April 6th, guys, of this month. We actually launched on April 4th. It just took off by storm. It got leaked somehow. So the first 3 or 4 days we were running around with our pants down. But nevertheless, everything worked out. And here's what's really amazing. Yes, we have some people already in less their first month, because we launched on April 4th, in less than their first month, approaching $10,000 in commissions. We really appreciate those people. People like Jeremy and Dustin, of course, Jane and Phil, and many Greg and many other people in the top leaderboards, Angela, Dustin Manzel as well. But what really excites Mike and I, and we appreciate all the leadership that's here, is all of you are starting to become your own leaders. Why do I say that? To date, right now, in 3.5 weeks, 3.5 weeks, 275 different people have already made money with GOT Backup. That is insane duplication, guys.
Very quick
duplication, considering when we're only at about 3,000 members total. 275 people, like 10%. Guys, it's usually a 90-to-1 ratio. Okay. So we wanted to just go over the opportunity a little bit. We're here to answer your questions too, guys. So if you have any questions, put it in the text chat. I realize there's a little bit of a delay when we're kind of streaming live to YouTube, but we're here to answer your questions as well. But Mike, I'll turn it over to you, and let's talk about the recognition already.
Yeah, that's fine. Listen, folks, we're not even a month in on this monster, So I've gone through the leaderboards and picked people randomly, and we will continue to do so every Friday. Now we understand this is it's just launched. So yes, we're going to have the leader, we're going to have the recognition, we're going to have the levels, we're going to have everything coming into play. So when you hit your members area, you get your badge, so on and so forth. But we even take it one step further for some of the big ranks. And we'll get into that once we have things laid out so you guys can get a visual of it. But definitely, for shout outs, I mean, we could spend an hour in here giving shout outs, Joel, because
when you have 275 people seeing success already, yeah, that's a lot of shout outs.
Yeah, exactly. And I can't even put, like the $100 earning club. I mean, not everyone, but the ones I've chosen already have already obviously smashed the $100 mark.
And
it's phenomenal.
Yeah, it is phenomenal, because think about it. We're not talking about an opportunity that's $100 a month here. Yeah. We're talking about something that's $9.97 a month. So, the top 100, even at the 100 level, are closer to $200 in commissions already. Yeah, it's phenomenal, and we're, like you said, we're not even a month in. But anyway, I just want.
Yeah, we're not even a month in, and I mean, going with my calculations, I mean, there's no binary in there yet. This, and that, but people are smashing the $100 mark, like Lionel Major. He cracked the $130 mark. Joey Wilson, 107. Charles Ron Williams, 141. Sean Dreff, 170. So again, the list goes on and on and on. But these are ones that I just quickly pulled out around, pushing the 200 mark. And then ones that are, hitting the 200 to 300. I mean, it's insane. So we're definitely going to have to create a visual for people to see the different ranks and so on and so forth. Like, like Joel said, I mean, we're not even a month in. We didn't get caught with our pants down, folks. It's just things took off well before launch date. So, we'll have things into place shortly. We have Paul Rice at 272.67. Awesome job, Paul. Jonathan Plummer, 222. James Cruz, 278, pushing 300. That again is insane results for something that's just so new, 2-3 weeks in. And Jerry Weddle, almost $500, And then we have the stealth bomber, Jane Marks, sliding in, and she's already in plus the 700 rank with Eddie Spears. Well in pushing towards the $800 mark. And then I've got Richard and John Weberg. They hit the 2K mark, and Dustin 3K, Terry Burns 1.6K. So the numbers are astonishing for something that is just
just getting started.
Just getting started,
Yeah. For those who are new, Mike, let's talk about what we usually see. So, because we've been in this industry for 25 years now. For those who want to know our background, we got started in Canada a long time ago, back in 1997, 98. Then we moved to San Antonio, Texas in 2007. We chose to come here because there's tons of fiber optics in this city. So we built our data center, which is just under 10,000 square feet. Maybe we'll do a little bit of a tour if people want it and so forth. But here's the thing. Every time we've ever done any sort of launch, it's like maximum 20 people make commissions. It's not as we've never seen duplication like this. And that's
no. It's truly a monster. And that's what brought us, sorry to cut you off, Joel, but that's what brought us to Texas.
Oh, you're good at cutting me off. That's fine. He used to beat me up when I was a kid too, guys. That's why I started working out. He was like double my size.
Oh, Christ, Joel. But anyway, long story short, when Joel and I started to market the company back in Canada, we outgrew our fiber optics provider, and to get another line in, I think they quoted like $250,000. And then when you convert that into memberships, that's a lot of, memberships you got to sell to recoup that cost. So that's what brought us to Texas. Because
I'll segue in another thing. Yeah. A lot of people say, okay, Joel, $9.97 for 6 terabytes of space, and for me and 5 other family members. How can you do it at that price when you look at iCloud that's only 2 terabytes for $9.99 a month. You look at Carbonite, it's $99 a year for one computer. How can you do it that price? Well, our overhead is low, guys. We could have gotten into a 40,000 square foot building, but we didn't. You know, there's a network marketing company out there that's out of business that was exploding, guys. And you want to know why they went out of business? They were silly. They got into themselves into something ridiculous like a 50 or $100 million mortgage on this huge gargantuan office building.
We were talking about that this morning.
Yeah, and their debt to income ratio tanked and the company fell apart. We are the perfect size. We do everything in-house. We own the servers, we own the fiber, we own the software, we own everything that we do. And because of that, we can provide an amazing service and an amazing product at this price. One of the reasons we chose San Antonio, there's tons of fiber optics in this city. Rackspace is here. Microsoft has a data center here. Toyota has a data center here. And guess what? EVO and Got Backup has a data center here. So just to give you guys that perspective, in Canada, I was paying $30,000 a month for our fiber because there was only one provider in the whole country, so it was a monopoly. When we moved here, now we're paying a fraction of that for about 100 times the amount of bandwidth. So when you look at everything's done in-house and the bandwidth is inexpensive and very reliable here, that's why we can do it, guys, at $9.97 a month. I want to share one more thing with everybody, Mike, which is we see a lot of people, tons of people coming in. And these are people who can bring in 200 to 300, 400 people into Got Backup. But they're watching and waiting. And let me tell you that same story. So guys, for those of you who are in our age range, Mike and I are in our 50s, a long time ago, back in 97, 98, when I first started online, my buddy who was doing computer science in school and taking care of one of my servers when I first got started, he's like, hey, did you hear about this company called GoDaddy? Like domains are $8.99. Guys, back then a domain name was $100. $100. Okay. And so I remember him saying that. I'm like, oh yeah, like, I mean, talk about bankruptcy. How can domains be $100 and now they're only $8.99? So I sat in the wings thinking there's no way I'm taking the domains that I own and moving them over to GoDaddy because they're going to go bankrupt. How can they make
They're a scam? They're a scam.
That was my original thought. It's a scam. It's not sustainable. Right. Yeah. And then about a month goes by and I start hearing about GoDaddy more and more and more and more. And eventually I'm like, I'm being stupid. I'm paying $100 per domain. And I think I owned 15 domains at the time. So I was paying $1,500 a year just to have my domains.
Right.
And then I switched over to GoDaddy. The point I'm making, guys, that's exactly what is happening right now. We've got the early adopters, the early leaders, and all of the people who are members who are like, hey, I know Joel and the company personally. There's no way they're going out of business. They've been in business for 25 years already. I'm jumping in now. There's a lot of people who don't know us with just a little bit of reluctance, sitting in the West Wings going, okay, I like what I see, but there's no way they can do it for $9.97 a month.
Yeah.
We can, guys. Okay. We price it out to be sustainable at $9.97 a month, even though we're paying out 75% back in residual income. Okay. So I want you guys to rest assured that we are in it to win it for the long haul with you guys. And we've been in business a very, very long time. Why don't I just show people the server room just today, Mike? I know people enjoy that.
Yeah, you can get going and I'll give them a peek of, we've been around a long time, folks, and recognition has always been part of it. And the same is going to apply with Got Backup. But it's like I said, we just started Got Backup. We don't even know the monthly totals because we're not a month old yet. But once we wrap things up, we will be getting out things like this to the Webergs. The Webergs been with us a while. They've hit 200K.
They're closer to 300K now, Mike.
Oh, yeah. We'll send out some cool ass awards. Same with Tissa. Tissa's been with us too. He hit the 400K mark. So we're going to be sending out stuff like this directly to your door. And who knows? Joel and I actually have, we've been known to actually show up on people's doorsteps. So maybe that'll happen. And one of the doorsteps we actually jumped on was actually Richard and John Weberg. And they made the mistake of telling us that their anniversary was such and such date, but we never got the invite. And so Joel and I said, hell on it, man. let's get tickets and fly ourselves.
We literally showed up at their doorstep. Richard remembers that if he's on the call.
Yeah, he was on his patio and he's like, "Who the hell? What the hell? Who the hell are these?"
All right, dude. I don't want to cut you off, but I don't want to stay here all day, guys. This is our amazing server room. Okay, this is where everything happens. We got the team working on some stuff right here, right now. So it's an amazing. Everything's done in here. And people are saying, "Is it really the Got Backup server room?" So. What's that say, baby? Got backup. So this is where everything runs. We do backups of backups of backups, and then we also back up all our data to one third-party location in case anything ever happened here, but it's never happened, and it won't because we have a fire suppression system in that room, guys. If there was ever a fire, it takes out all the air out of the room so that we don't have to use water. I'm not going to go all the way around because I'm going to start echoing with Mike because he's in the lounge. Yeah. But we do a lot. This is our private gym because we believe in healthy bodies, healthy minds, that kind of stuff. I'll come back this way, just to my office, Mike, but continue with your recognition, bud. Sorry.
There we go. I'm going to see Joel coming around the corner.
No, I don't want to echo with you.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going back to my office.
All right. So yeah, just letting people know that we'll be getting things out shortly and, increase the levels and so on and so forth. I mean, we're going to scale things out. We know recognition is a huge thing, and quite frankly, you deserve it. So we're going to muster up some great ideas and truly get some things into people's hands.
Okay.
Ontario, Canada, good stuff. Joel and I are actually from the province of Quebec.
She's probably not listening, but the other people we also want to recognize, guys, is our amazing team that we have. So we have this office in Texas, we have an office in Ukraine, and we have an office in India. And the team has really come together. So I'm going to introduce you to Eve. She is my wife, but she does an amazing job taking care of the dev team. So we're going to, she brought herself in. Well, there we go. She's
there we go.
In the back end.
Well, hello, everyone. Thank you very much for your nice words, Joel. I'm very excited to be at this webinar.
I have to say nice words, or when I get home, I'm going to be in big trouble.
Yes, right? You have no choice but to praise me. Okay, so I'm very, very excited and happy Friday to everybody. I'm very excited to see all of you amazing customers of us. And I personally very, very much enjoy working with our customers. I believe our customers are the best, and we are doing our best to help our customers to use our tools, and especially for Got Backup. It's such an amazing tool. And I personally, as I mentioned already, from the bad experience in the past when I was a student in the technical school and when I was preparing my diploma work, which took me at least 2 months to work on. It was a huge project. And
you lost it.
What?
You lost it.
Yeah, I lost it. Oh my goodness, my PC crashed. And back then, we didn't have any tool like this, like Got Backup, right? Just to back up your files. So it really added another, a huge stress on me because I was very close to the deadline to present my project. So, and if back then I had such an amazing tool as Got Backup, and I backed up my project, so nothing would ever happen. Like I would just have to pull it from my backup cloud and start, keep working on it. So I'm very excited for this product, and I'm excited to see, like every time I see, how many files do we back up now, Joel? Because
it's
I didn't.
Almost 6 million. 5.8. Last week was 5 million. This week it's 5.8 million files that we are backing up for people already. Now the question always happens, Eve. Where is your accent from? People always ask us.
Oh, sorry for my accent. I am Ukrainian, so I moved from Ukraine here, 2 years ago?
Yeah, she was running our dev team in the Ukrainian office. And just to give guys, I want to give a big shout out to our Ukrainian team that we still have with us, guys. As you know, there's a war going on there. So they still have been doing their job every single day. And here's just an interesting note for you all. My stepson, Eve, went to go pick up her son in Ukraine, and the airport that they left out of, literally less than 20 hours later, after leaving the airport, the first bomb dropped on that airport. So luckily she got here alive and well. She still has family there. Anyway, we don't want to talk about that.
Thank you.
But Eve ran the dev team and still runs the dev team, does an amazing job. But I wanted to talk about Ukraine as well, because I wanted to give a big shout out to our team there, who's doing an amazing job on the Got Backup software. I know you got stuff to do, Eve. So if you want to go, don't worry. If you want to stick around, you can too.
So yeah, thank you very much for having me. I will be
You
here.
kicking her off, Joel? You kicking her off?
No, she can stay if she wants.
No, I will, because I'm been chatting with Max, our main dev guy. Yeah, so because it's very, very exciting, and sorry for it, but I believe in the next 10 business days, we are ready with our mobile version.
Yeah.
Good. You said it, not me. So if it's not ready in 10 days, everybody on this webinar can blame you.
I said approximately, but we will do our best. We are very, very close to have it launched. So yeah, I'm going to put a pressure now on Max. Okay, since I said that
you put the pressure on him. And yeah, guys, that speaking of, because today's a more relaxed call. Come to know us, get to know who we are. We like to have fun and stuff like that. And anyway, Eve, go ahead. I'll remove you. I removed her. I kicked her out of the live. Anyway,
vicious.
now I lost my train of thought because I'm being so silly. But anyway, the mobile version. So the mobile version is what the dev team is 100% on right now, because that's going to make it so easily demonstratable. You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
You just show it, and people like, so I could back up my whole family and all this stuff like in real time. Yes, you can. So why don't we just do a quick tour of the members area, Mike? The
Sure.
product, not the product members area, because it conflicts with the screen sharing. Is there anything you want to go over first? But I wanted to show people why it's growing so fast, because it's so simple. But
if you take them through it, navigate to the promo links. Highly important.
Yes.
Show them our highest converting page that they can use, and then take them to some of our videos. Some of our mem videos there. There's a couple of good ones.
Okay, I'm going to come here. Okay, let me come back and I'll start. Oh, hang on.
And guys, if you hear that little ding popping up once in a while, it's because we're all attached to the same communication portal, and that's our teams from overseas, from Ukraine.
Yeah, our Slack messenger type of thing, right?
Some are unaware that we're actually on a call.
Okay. Start streaming. Give me a second, folks.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Now it won't.
Boom, 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 boom. Hang tight.
There we go. You see that, Mikey?
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. So let me come here. GB Tour 3. This is just a demo account. So the old saying is so true, guys. It doesn't matter what you can do. It matters what's duplicatable. And in order for duplication to happen, it has to be dead simple. So once you log in here, there's a walkthrough video that's exactly 5 minutes. But I'm going to take you through what this video does here. So your most important things is, how do you get paid, the comp plan, how do you promote your promotional tools, and how do you use the software itself, the Got Backup software. So I'll take you guys to the promotional tools first. Here is where you get your affiliate URLs, okay, your links to promote. This is the #1 funnel. People say, how do I make sales? All you need to do is introduce people to this page, and the system does it for you. So I'm going to come here. I'm going to copy this to my clipboard, okay? This is my actual URL, and I'll show you how easy this works. I come over here, okay? Right now, this demo account has 15 subscribers, okay? I can go to my subscribers list here, and you'll see this is, like I said, this is our demo account. So we have this is our lead Devin here, testing, right? So I'm going to come here. I'm going to paste the affiliate URL right here. You can see that up top. I'm going to click enter. And basically, all you have to do is introduce people to this page first. So I'm going to go Joel live now. Well, let's just go Joel, and then Joel live now at gvocorp.com. Okay. And once let me click copy this email address first. And once I click reserve my position, it brings me into the Powerline system. This members area does all the selling and telling for you guys. You just have to introduce people here. So if I come back to the members area here, you'll see if I refresh this, if I go subscribers list again, now you see that new lead that came in here. Now, let's say you want to give a shout out to all of your pre-enrollees that came into the system. Then all you need to do is, and we're going to make this even simpler in a moment, but if I want to send a message to all the people and I don't know what to send, you come back here, you go to your reseller tools, and we have ad copy here. From your ad copy, we have an email in here, what to say to the pre-enrolled prospects example. So I just copy this to clipboard. Once it's copied, I can come back to the lead capture system here. And if I want to send a message to all of my 16 pre-enrollees here, I go to broadcast to send a broadcast. I choose the campaign here. Then I just take what I copied and pasted in here. Now, of course, you're going to want to fix this up a little bit, guys, add a little bit of your why, your story. You're doing it for your kids. You're doing it because you want to say goodbye to your job. You're doing it because you see value in the Got Backup product. So you can come here, and we're going to, in the future, make this even simpler than it is, okay? You won't even have to do a thing if you want to say hi to your pre-enrollees. You come in here, you copy this. This is going to replace it with their name. You put in a subject line here like this. I am your sponsor in Got Backup, okay, .com. Now, let's say I want to make it even prettier. I can copy this again, okay. I'm going to copy it. And let's say I want to choose a different template. I believe there we go. This one's close to a Got Backup template. I'm going to use this template. And what you'll see here is it automatically dropped it in here. All I have to do now is take this. I'm going to take note of the size here of the font, which is 14 Tahoma. So I'm going to paste the rest. You'll see that the font is still the same. And of course, you're going to want to format it a little bit, you know, like just do your simple formatting here like this, so on and so forth. I'm going to put in my best email for them, my best phone number, my best Telegram, and it really does everything for you.
Yeah, I just wanted, sorry, Joel, for cutting you off, because there is actually a Got Backup template. I will put it at the beginning of the list, but if you click show all templates, there is one for Got Backup specifically, so it makes it easier for you guys. So sorry for interrupting you.
No, that's great. That's great.
I'm going to remove myself this time, okay?
Here's the thing that you want to do, guys. This does a lot. Add your picture. So how do you add your picture to the thing here? Well, to the newsletter, to the email that you want to send out. You come back up to the top here, you click the image button, and you're probably going to upload a picture that you have of yourself. So I'm going to click here. I know exactly what I want to use. So there's my Joel newsletter. I'm going to click open. Now, what you want to do is be careful of here. You don't want this to be over 600, the dimension. So I'm going to make this resize and make it 200, and boom. What you'll see is I add my picture. It personalizes you as their sponsor.
Huge, yes.
They say, you know, a picture says 1,000 words, guys. So add your picture if you can. Again, those are the things we can't do for you. And then once I'm happy with the way my email looks, now I would obviously format this one a little more, but I want to stay on that. I simply click add. It's going to tell me it's add, and then it's going to redirect me to right here. I can actually queue that email, and it's going to go out to my sponsors. Okay. Mm-hmm. So if you're not sure what to say, that's what the ad copy is there for. So that's that part. Very simple to promote. Then you're going to want to know how to use, how do you get paid? Well, you can click on the comp plan videos here. Okay. It's going to show you and tell you exactly how you get paid. But I'm going to come back to the dashboard again. I want to come back to the promotional tools because we have so much more than just the ad copy. We have banners that you can use if you want to use banners on your website. We also have some, so you can use these on websites if you own a website. If you don't own a website and you want to do it just on social media, we have perfect banners for social media. We also have some video memes that you can post that are just a lot of fun and funny. I want to play one of them. Let's play. I just love this one. So
I love it too. Just make sure you got the volume up on this one.
Okay. Volume's all the way up. Let me hit play.
No volume. I can't hear it.
That's a party of people who want to join Got Back Up, baby.
I couldn't hear the cheering, but anyways, it's there.
Okay, well, let me play it one more time just for everybody. Ready?
I don't think when you share your screen, it's sharing the sound. That's why nobody can hear it.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, sorry. Well, anyway, you get the point.
Oh, wait, I just wanted to add a little bit because I've seen many tickets customers are asking for us to design the flyers that they can print out. So I know that Mike has been talking to our designers, and soon enough, we will add them to the members area. So it's very easy to promote physically, right? So once we have the app ready, it's going to be even easier because you show the product right away, because every single person owns a smartphone right now, right? Like 99% of the people we know, they own a smartphone.
Yeah, that's a good point, Eve. Don't quote me exactly, but I remember reading there's something like 700 million computers in the world, but there's something like 5 billion phones in the world.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, every single person I know in my family, friends, coworkers, every single person owns a smartphone, right? So when you have the app, when we have the app ready, it's going to be very easy for you guys to promote it between your friends, family, or colleagues, right? And we also are coming up with flyers, which you will be able to print and hand it to people as well. So they, have the information right in front of them. There will be like QR codes they can scan and get more information. So we are doing everything possible to make it easier for you guys to promote, to make good money, along with using the Got Back Up product. So
yeah, we listen to people. We listen to what you want and you want to see and stuff like that. So listen, guys, if you're just not a member yet, do me a favor and just go to gotbackuplive.com. I posted it here, and you can join the team there. It's backed by a 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. Okay. And even being in this industry forever, again, what excites Mike and I the most is the duplication factor, because it's simple. Everybody gets it. We're at the beginning. You want to be at the beginning, folks, of a trend. Mm-hmm. And that trend is this: people are addicted to their phone. People and their families are addicted to communicating through their phone to each other. And we're at the beginning of a trend where people are like, man, we've all lost pictures. We've all lost documents. So we're at the beginning of a trend where people are realizing they should back up all their devices. And all it takes is the right person saying, hey, I have the perfect solution for you. That's all it takes, right? So, Eve, I'm going to have a powerhouse and kick you out again because she's on
you evil bastard.
Evil man. I just want to come back and go to a couple more things in the members area here for you guys. Yeah. Oh, that's the Powerline members area. By the way, this is the leaderboard. So let's give a shout out to Cassandra and Dustin and Terry and Angela and Mr. Eddie Spears, who calls himself Eddie Banks online because he's banking.
He's on fire, man. I mean, yeah, what an awesome dude.
Yeah, I talk to him on Facebook daily. He pumps me up every day.
Yeah.
So we got Jane Mark coming up really fast, Christina, Frank Hester. And by the way, guys, you might be saying, how come some people have their pictures and some don't? It's when you connect your Facebook account, it will show up here on the page itself, your information. But that's not why I'm back here. I wanted to come back to still more of our promotional tools. And we're just making it a whole lot of fun. Okay. So if you want to use the actual Got Backup software, you click here to use the tool. And once we're over there, I'll log in, guys. But when I do screen sharing, it conflicts with a lot of the JavaScript in the actual cloud. But I'll take you there in just a moment. So here I am in this demo account. And if I actually want to log into the cloud, I just click auto login here, and it'll actually log me into the cloud. I'm not going to surf around here too much because we discovered on our last call, it certainly conflicts with a lot of the JavaScript and so forth. But in here, you have your photos, your files, and in here, you can even make photo albums if you want to. Okay. So this is it's an amazing software. Let me click here. And we don't have a lot in this account, so we have one picture. But anyway, you get the point. So it's also full collaboration. Let's say I want to take this picture and I want to share it with everybody on our live webinar. I can do so by clicking here, and I can open the sidebar. I can click on share. And again, I'm going fast, but you guys can watch the replay. I now have the share link, and now I can come back and actually post that share link to everybody here and share that actual picture with you all if you wanted to go and use that picture. So let me get this out of there again and come back and continue to answer any questions, guys. Mike, any questions that you saw?
No.
Or Eve or whatever, you can come back in if you want to.
Everything looks pretty good for an amazing Friday.
Yeah. So the other thing, guys, we're serious about doing local meetings because Mike and I know just in this area alone, there's 10,000 network marketers. They're all used to paying what? $100 to $150 a month to promote their opportunity. And they're fantastic opportunities. But when they can easily demonstrate the whole opportunity on the phone for less than $10 a month and get paid out 75% commissions, that's the no-brainer.
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask everybody in the question in here, do you guys understand the real success is duplication? And can you see how easy this is to promote? Let us know in the text chat. Pump yourself up. It's exploding, guys. It's absolutely exploding. Yes, there's a one-time $40 affiliate fee. Why? We take care of all the phone calls, all the software development, all the support. You just have to go and talk to people about it. It's an amazing, how do I make money with this? You make money by, how is money made in business? It's a great question. How do you make money with this? Be patient, JL Simmons. The key is, a lot of people, they join an opportunity because their back is against the wall. Don't join an opportunity because you just lost your job. You join an opportunity with a side income to make it fun. And so it's $9.97 a month. JL Simmons, do you know anybody with a smartphone? Do you know anybody, any family who's lost photos, documents, anything? Do you know anybody who's regret losing things? Tell them about it.
Yeah,
that's how you promote. It's so easy to promote. And then those who fall in love with the product, guess what? What? I can get paid up to 75% back to me in residual income with me and my team through our check match, through our direct commissions, and through our binary. Yes, you can. So let's talk just a minute about that. How do you get paid 75% in residual income? Guys, number one, everybody you refer, you get 25% direct. In fact, on the first month, because we know you're working hard, you get 200% commission on month one. After that, you get 25% direct every single month. Then you also get paid 25% matching check on anybody that you refer who makes an income. So if you get one person who makes $1,000, what do you make off that? You make basically $250 in your pocket off that one person. Now multiply that by 10. If 10 people start making $1,000, you're getting an extra $2,500 a month on your own efforts. Then we have the binary compensation plan on top of that. We haven't even run our first binary yet because we run the binary commissions once a month. That's going to add even more money into your pockets. It's just absolutely exploding. So you make money by having fun with it, JL, and just be patient, okay? Yes, there's some people that are approaching $10,000 a month in their first month already, but at $9.97 a month, have fun, learn the product. When you become very, very, very passionate about the product, it's really easy to promote. So guys, get into your members area. 52% of you, and I applaud all 52% of you who are actually backing up your files already and seeing the power in not only the automated backup done for you system, but a full collaboration system as well. You want to share documents, photos, videos. You can share whatever you want in the platform itself. It's it's like what Vision Money said, solid product and a company to promote.
Yeah.
A solid product.
And it's what Phil said too. Great point, Phil. Don't sell.
Don't sell. Help people to protect, and then they'll buy. Exactly. Yeah. It's a no-brainer price point, guys. This isn't $50 a month, $100 a month. Yeah, exactly. This is what exactly, Herman. It's easy now. Imagine when the app comes out. I was at a local pub the other day, last weekend, called the Ice House in Cibolo, and there was a bunch of people talking to me, and I'm like, man, if I had my app because I was explaining Got Backup. They're like, hey, I saw you launched a new product. What's it all about? And I was trying to explain it in words, but I'm like, man, the minute I have this on this puppy, it's going to be boom, boom, boom. Sign me up. Literally, guys. Literally. Okay. It's that simple.
Amazing.
No. You're getting this confused. Okay. The automatic $9.90, that little bump, okay, helps us to pay for having the data in a third-party data center. Okay. It's automated anyway. So that's a great point, KS Global Media. That's just to help us pay. Now, you don't have to take that bump. Most of you had, so thank you. But that helps cover the cost of us migrating our data to a third-party location. Why? God forbid something ever happened here. Your data is absolutely safe, okay? We have R2 redundancy, which means we have a backup of a backup everywhere. We have a backup of a backup in the power. We have a backup of the backup of the servers. We have a backup of the backup of the data. And then we take that backup of the backup and put it somewhere else as well in a separate location, okay? So that's what that is for. Any other questions, Mike? Let's see here. Linda says, I want the shirt. Yes, guys, swag is coming. Absolutely. Some amazing swag is coming for this. It's going to be amazing.
We'll have to hold a t-shirt contest.
Yeah, absolutely. Any other questions, Mike, in here that you see?
No, I think all the good stuff got chopped out already. Pretty good, I think.
You download the software, Sharon, you install it, and then the last step, and hopefully you did this if you watch at the end. Mike, why don't you do me a favor? Just go grab the installation guides links in the members area, and we'll post them live here so people can see how easy it is to install.
Yeah.
If you just it's they're in there. You know where they are in the members area, right, bro?
Yeah, just let me get there.
Okay. So anyway, the only thing you want to make sure, Sharon, after downloading and installing it, is you choose the folders you want to back up. It might be your full C drive. It might be your downloads folder. It might be your pictures folder. It might be your movies folder, and so on and so forth. Hello, Julio from Costa Rica. It says error when I try to pay with my CC. Robin, Eve, why don't you reach out to that person? Robin here says there's an error when we try to pay with my CC. What that error usually is your bank stopped the charge. You guys have all had it, right? When you're buying something online, they block the charge. You get a text message or an email saying, hey, did you authorize this charge? And then once you say, yes, I do authorize this charge, then you have to resubmit the charge, okay? But we're there to help you. There's the installation guides, guys. There's one here. Whoop. You can see them in the text chat, guys, okay? So we've got the 2 installation guides. The world's best products. Well, flattery will get you really far with me, Mirab. Thank you so much. That's really kind of you. I appreciate that. Any other questions, guys?
Hello, Dave.
I love this one. Got Backup is a cure for shiny object syndrome. Absolutely, guys. This is your home.
Why don't you explain that one, Joel? The shiny.
We call it the shiny ball syndrome, but he's being very polite. Yeah. It's jumping from opportunity to somebody saying this is better, that's better, this is better. Guys, this is a beginning of a trend to a huge untapped mass market. There's competitors out there. There's a few. There's iDrive. There's OneDrive from Microsoft. There's iCloud. Not a single one of them is giving 6 terabytes. They're all giving 1 to 2 terabytes. And guess what? They don't pay you a friggin' penny. They pay you nada.
End of story. So
we can see, without a shadow of a doubt, in the coming years, millions of users using Got Backup. And we really, how can I view the power line? You view the power line by going to www.viewmypowerline.com. Now, if you are a paid member, you're moved from the power line to the matrix. So once you're a paid member, you can't see the power line anymore because the power line is for people who are in the power line. As we upgrade in the cutoff every Wednesday, you're in the matrix. So the power line goes away. But understand this, It doesn't mean the power line goes away for your pre-enrollees and your prospects.
Not at all.
You introduce people to the power line is going to make you very wealthy.
It'll work for you. Yeah. And Pedro, 2 weeks in, already in profit. Awesome job.
Just wanted to say thank you for a straightforward, ethical product to use and promote. Thank you. That's what we're all about, guys. I was talking to one of our leaders yesterday, Jeremy, by phone. We had a good 30-minute conversation, and I've talked about why we've been in business for 25 years. We've seen so many other network marketing companies go in and out of business. So it's the litmus test. The litmus test is this: if not for the opportunity, is the product usable, and is it fair? Is it priced fairly in the marketplace? In other words, is there a demand for backup? You damn right there is. And is it priced better than the competition? We're way better than the competition. So that's what I think he means by an ethical product that's easy to use and promote. Guys, if not for the opportunity to use the product creates long-term residual income. Okay. We've been in business for a long time because we have products and services. Understand this one fundamental truth. We have products and services that people, actually use.
Yeah.
Right? It's not filled with pills and potions and this and that. And I'm not knocking any other network marketing company because the world is filled with abundance. But ask yourself this: who would not want to back up all of their mobile devices for them and their whole family for less than $10 a month?
Exactly. Without a great product and a stellar, sorry, dude.
That too. I'm trying to.
Yeah,
absolutely. Someone asked, is it okay to promote the video on Facebook? Yes, absolutely.
Sure, go for it.
Absolutely.
Zero. Without
Pedro, awesome. Guess what? 275 people in 3 weeks, we're not even a month in, are very profitable. That's what excites us. We give our hearts out to the top 10 and the top 20 and the top 50 on their leaderboards. But what we want to see is everybody succeed.
Mm-hmm.
And let's talk about it, Mike, because it's always the elephant in the room. If I join, can I make money from spillover? Yes, technically you can. But did you pass high school without doing your exams? Can you go on the job today, sit in front of your boss, do nothing, and not get fired? The real power, guys, is doing something and inviting people to the power line. Invite people to the Got Backup Tour domain, and you will see it work magically. I got a call from Jane Mark a day before she started promoting. She got into the power line, and she's like, Joel, this is a seasoned expert guru marketer, okay? She called me, her and her lovely husband, Phil, and said, I'm seeing in my power line 22% conversion. Joel, is that real? I said, yes, it is.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm hanging up now. I could get some promotions out. And now she's clearing like $1,000.
Yeah,
like
I was off on
$1,000 almost in commissions. She's like, enough said, Joel. Talk to you later. I got some promotions to do. Okay. It's an ethical, amazing product to promote. Just looking for other questions here. And there's Jane. Thank you for saying this. I found out, yes, it is. She started her promotions and she started seeing 20-some% conversions as well. Some of the Powerline members, guys, are seeing as much as 44% conversions. Do you know what conversions usually are?
Oh, wait.
1 to 3%. Okay? 1 to 3%. That's it. 1 to 3%. Why are we seeing that conversion? Because the power line works. And like some others said, we are promoting a product that's ethical at a price point that's amazing with a product that people need. Okay?
Simple as that.
And that's a good, get this. 60% of companies that lose their data, even 20% of their data, are out of business in 3 months. Don't you wish they had got backup? And that's the truth, guys. 60% of businesses that accidentally lose 20% or more of their data are out of business. Got Backup was born in my brain because I was getting on a cruise ship and some jerk porter who was putting my bags into my room stole my laptop bag. So I lost every picture of my kids from age 0 to age 6, 7, and 8 because my kids are different ages. Gone forever. I had my external drive. I thought I was doing the right thing. My laptop got stolen. Had I had got back then, I would have had everything. Okay. And that's the amazing part of that. Less than $10 a month to protect your memories, your data, and your family legacy. Vivian, I believe Vivian is in Nigeria. I've come to know Vivian over the years. And yeah, it's even open in Nigeria, guys. Now, not all credit cards are accepted in Nigeria, but nevertheless, this is a worldwide opportunity. We're now in approximately 25 different countries already. In fact, we're doing this webinar strategically at this time so that people overseas, when we do a call, guys, at 8 o'clock Eastern time, PM, they're sound asleep over there. This is an ideal call for people on a Friday afternoon getting off work. It's 6, 7, 8, 9 PM over there to come and learn all about Got Backup. Why? It's in all languages, and it's an international global opportunity that anybody can afford. That's it, Mike. Over to you, buddy.
Instant gratification.
Yeah, we got 9 minutes left, guys. We like to keep these under an hour.
Smash that like button for Mr. Joel Terrier. Give him a bit of love.
This is happening a lot, Wade. We brought it to our dev team. We want to let everybody know the good, the bad, and the ugly. So we discovered a small bug in our system that's not taking your email address out of the newsletter from the power line. So we're working on that. Okay. So I know a lot of people said, hey, I upgraded. Why am I still getting Powerline emails? We are working on that and getting it fixed. Okay. So it's just a slight glitch in the system. Don't forget, guys, with everything that's in there, there's a million moving parts. So we're working on that big time for you guys. Lorraine, you're more awesome, I have to say, but thank you. Like I said with everybody, flattery will get you really far with me. The last time I had huge flattery from Russell Brunson, I gave him a Ferrari. No, not literally. He won my Ferrari.
He won it. He deserved it.
Yeah. Well, okay, there we go, Mr. Potvay. Yes, Mike is awesome too.
Thanks, guys.
And again, as you can see, we love to keep it lighthearted. We love to have fun with this because, guys, let me say one more thing. When I got started online, okay, I couldn't fathom. I remember saying to myself when I first got online, and for the first 2 years, I didn't make any money. I couldn't fathom making more than $300 to $400 a month. My brain just couldn't expand that way. So I was like, hey, and back then I was living in a very small townhouse and my mortgage was only $400 to $450 a month. So my first goal was if I could just pay my mortgage, I'm contributing to my family. When that happened, it was like, okay, how do I get to $1,000 a month? Then when that happened, I'm like, how do I get to $5,000 a month? And by me, I feel it. Anybody making $4,000 to $5,000 a month, unless you got huge overhead at home, you're now coming into financial freedom where your business is paying passively for it's more than your expenses. That's the point where everything really changed for me, where I was like, man, I'm going all in with this, and that's it. So
never look back.
Can I give you a review of the upsells? Yeah. So the upsells, number one, is an extra terabyte for a lifetime of $99, of which you get paid 25% of that if people upgrade. The other one is Do It For Me, $199. What that is we set up all your emails for you, and we even find people to put in your organization into your downline. Okay. We do. Now, the $199 is limited because, guys, we do our own marketing. We couldn't find 10,000 people to put in your downline, right? So it's a first come, first serve basis on that. And it takes us 1, 2, 3 weeks to get people into your downline because we're actually doing our own marketing. Now that comes up to the next part. We are doing some major testing right now, guys, to get the best conversions. Once we have the best conversions that we can see, we're going to do some advertising co-ops for you, where you can invest in our advertising co-op to generate leads and sales for you. Okay. That's okay, Lou. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Yes, Phil. So right now, We pay every week, okay? But we have to honor the 30-day money-back guarantee. So there's a lag of 3.5 to 4 weeks before you get your first payment, but then you're paid like clockwork every Friday. In fact, I know Eve is busy doing commissions right now, but we're going to try to shorten that gap to 2 weeks where we will be able to pay you, even though the refund period is not over, we'll be able to pay you a portion of your commissions, right? Because we have to honor that 30-day money-back guarantee, guys, okay? So, but after that, there's no more lag. You get paid week after week after week, every Friday like clockwork, anywhere in the world. Robert asked a good question. At the moment, no, there's no avenue to go back and look, but we can put upgrade buttons in the members area. We've been talking about that. So at this moment, there's no way to go back and look, but we will put them possibly in the members area in the near future. We wanted to just keep things as simple as possible. This is the simplest. Again, I'm not knocking any other company coming from my heart. This is the simplest, one of the most ethical businesses you can ever promote, because again, who doesn't want to back up their family legacy and their memories for their whole family for less than $10 a month? It's an absolute no-brainer that way. Will those who are in my power line show up again? They will show up if there's paid members in your power line and understand how the power line works. There's my son. I'm going to turn it over to you for Mike. I need to get this call.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, just a second, folks. Sorry, let me turn that off. I'm getting hammered every which way. Where did Joel leave off here in regards to the power line? Well, let's first off, I know it's probably a little bit of a repeat, but you got to make sure you drive people like crazy to that power line, because even powerhouse hitters like Jane Mark will even vouch for it. The conversion, it's a massive conversion tool. Now you still technically got to bring people to the power line in order for it to totally pay out for you. Now, yes, when Joel was talking about spillovers from up lines and power lines and everything else, yes, that will happen, but I definitely don't suggest to be banking on it. Once you, and of course, the cutoff point is every Wednesday, so stick to the power line, do your work, drive people to it, and then yes, every Wednesday at 12 o'clock, they'll all move over to your matrix. But you have to upgrade and follow the seed too. If you don't upgrade and the ones below you do, well, then you're going to lose out.
Yeah. Again, understand the power of the power line. The power line is to get pre-enrollees to see the power of the whole marketing funnel and get them to upgrade. Mm-hmm. So if you don't put people in the power line, the only thing you're going to get is spillover. Okay. Rather than waiting for spillover, create your spillover.
Exactly.
There's not a single person in the top 275 people right now who didn't make a sale on their own. Okay. Yes, you can make money from spillover, but spillover is a gift. It's not a requirement. It's a gift. Okay. And there's lots of people getting spillover, no doubt about it. But put it this way, guys, if 100% of our users were waiting for spillover, we wouldn't make a single sale, right? Oh, I'm just going to sit around and wait for the spillover and make some money. No, guys, people are close to 10 grand a month because they took fast, immediate action.
Incredible.
Okay? What should I do first? Get into your members area, Iva, and learn the members area and learn the tool. Okay.
And it won't take long. I mean, you get what you put into it.
Show up in real time. Okay. You can go see your commissions in real time. They don't get paid until after the 30 days. But if you make a sale, so this is right here. Do commissions show up in the back office before or after? They show up in real time, but the payment doesn't happen until after 30 days. Okay. I love this saying.
Yep. That's awesome.
Good things do not come to people who wait. Absolutely true. Any other? What's the best way? Listen, guys, we see a lot of people. I get it. You're scared. You're scared to talk to people, right? Oh my God, heart's coming out of my chest. What?
What are you
Want
gonna
to
do?
know
What are
why?
you gonna do?
That was Mike and I the first time we got on camera. Remember, bud? We hit the record button and we're like,
Yeah, there was like 10,
"Why is my
10
mind
minutes of just
blanking?"
dead air.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were like, "What? Okay, I see a red record button. Why did my mind blank?"
Yeah.
So for those of you are a little scared, little baby steps, but more importantly, if then advertise with our co-op, okay, you will get leads. Now, let me say this: all of you, or 90% of them, love to have that perfect sponsor in the upline, right? So once you get leads, you reach out immediately. Create that relationship. When somebody opts in from advertising, they have voted yes. It's no longer a cold call. They came to your Got Backup Tour page. They opted in because they're saying, what? Yes, I at least like what I see, but I hope there's great people I can work with.
They want to hear from you.
Out
That's
to
it.
those people. This is not somebody that you're cold calling saying, hey, this is somebody who said, I opted into your page. I expect to hear from you. Okay.
Build up that trust.
Build up that trust. Co-op will be available very soon. I hope within probably early next week.
Once we see the conversions fly on our side, yeah, we'll definitely put that out to the troops.
Okay. Co-op will be available soon. We're just testing, guys. We're testing headliners. We're changing words a little bit. We want to get the best conversions that we can get before we do the co-op with everybody. And speaking to Jane and Phil, we're also going to put together something where you can get ad credits in their system as well. So that helps you generate leads, because we get it, but here's what's going to happen, guys. You're going to make your first sale. And then you're going to want to what? You're going to want to talk to everybody.
Well, yeah, because it
Why?
becomes addictive. It truly does. I
Well-
mean, when you see success, you just want more. I'm just speaking for myself.
No,
anyway.
it's true, Mike. So there's extrinsic motivation.
Mhm.
Okay. Extrinsic motivation is you're on this live webinar and you're seeing other people make money. And you're like, okay, it's at least proof that I can make money, but I'm reluctant because I haven't made any money yet.
Mhm.
Right? That's the thought process. It becomes intrinsic motivation. So that's the extrinsic motivation. When motivation becomes intrinsic, when you make your first sale, now it's 100% fact for you. When somebody says, well, can you make money? Yeah, I made money.
Yeah.
Guess what happens? You start talking to everybody.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking to everybody about Got Backup. Okay.
Build
Yeah,
the confidence, learn it, build the confidence, and that's it. It'll just happen.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, we like to keep them under an hour.
Co-op available. I don't know if you hit that. We're like we said a few minutes ago, Douglas. We're going to be testing on our side first, and once we see things are set in the right place and conversions are there, then we'll open up co-ops to the members. But we're not going to open up co-ops if conversions are shit. There's no point. So we're testing, making sure everything is.
Yeah, we don't want to have when we're saying we want to get the best conversions possible out of cold traffic. Now, we're probably not going to get a 44% conversion on cold traffic. Average is 1%. We're trying to shoot for 10 to 20%. And guess what? You know what will increase that to 30%, everybody? If you reach out and say hello. Develop the relationship with people that opt in. Okay. Very, very important. So we like to keep them under an hour, guys. This is absolutely exploding. To all the people on the other side of the pond over in Europe and, all over the world, thank you for joining us here. Thank you to all of you for doing an amazing job. If you want to join the team right now, 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. We hit the refund button. If on day 29, the sky's not blue enough, doesn't matter. Go to gotbackuplive.com and you can join us there. And don't wait, guys, because this is exploding. A product at a price point that everybody can afford at the beginning of a trend where people realize they need backup, because all of us have lost something that we wish we hadn't.
Absolutely.
Any last words, my friend, Mike Podbank?
Oh, no, thank you, Jane. It's a blessing to have you on this.
We got you live, Eve.
On this team. Oh, there's Eve again. But
Eve.
truly, folks, thanks very much for joining us all. We've got a monster at our fingertips, and I'm just glad that everyone sees the vision and everything. It's truly an honor to be working with everybody. And I took some notes too. It came in with upgrades, so on so for some of the OTOs that are missed. So I jotted down some things. I'll take it over to Eve, see if we can get some things into place. As for the traffic, yeah, stay tuned. We're testing. We'll get that out to the masses as soon as we see great conversions. But truly, have yourself a blessed weekend. And I'll hand it to you, Eve. Sorry for cutting you off.
No,
we'll
it's
let you do
okay.
the
It's
closeout,
okay.
Eve.
I didn't expect I was working.
And we'll get these suckers out soon.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, guys. Well, have a wonderful day. Thank you, Eve. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, everybody.
Okay,
on the call.
everyone. Happy Friday.
ScottBackupLive.com. Go there, join the team. You won't regret it. Don't join when there's 1 million members. Join right now while there's 3,000 members. Okay. Have an awesome, amazing, wonderful day, and we'll see you in our next live. Bye for now.
Bye, everyone.
Take care, folks. Love you all.